Hey guys, it's Autumn. I just wanted to check in really quickly with all of you. I'm going to do my live at lunch a little bit early today because I'm going to go pick up my son in just a few minutes. And then we're going to head over to my husband's school and go watch the eclipse this afternoon with them. So hopefully you all are doing something fun. Definitely let me know what you're doing. It's really exciting to everybody experiencing something together like this at one time. So I just wanted to pop on really quickly to announce to you guys that I am going to be having my 1-year UBAM anniversary on Thursday. It has been a year since I joined, and I'm super excited. So I have a few more days, and then it's going to have been 1 year since my decision to join, and I have loved every second of it. I've done a little bit, I've grown some, lots of different changes, and now just full-blown loving it. So I wanted to share a couple of tips. There's going to be some exciting things, so definitely check in with my page on Thursday. I'm going to be offering some really big lunch alarm, some really big deals for just to kind of give away to be really exciting for my 1-year anniversary. So, but before I do that on Thursday, I wanted to kind of share with you guys. My son just started kindergarten. I shared with you a couple weeks ago, and first of all, he's loving it. I'm getting used to it a little bit, him going, but it was very hard at first because I was like, you're too little to do this. So anyways, but he's in kindergarten, and I just wanted to share that he is fully reading already because like he started kindergarten, I think this is his 3rd week, and he has started kindergarten fully reading basically because several months ago, we started with him this box set that I'm going to share with you. Some of you may have seen it in parties that I've done, or you've seen it before, but I haven't made a huge big deal of it yet, and because I haven't experienced it yet, so I didn't know for sure. But we started this box set with him, and we are doing, it is called My First Reading Library. Fantastic. It's really awesome. We started this a little bit before summer and worked our way through these books, and he is just fluently fully reading, and it is blowing my mind every single time that he sits down. He'll just read whatever's on your shirt, whatever, anywhere he can just read it, and he's reading books almost as quickly as we can. So it's really, really good. Like it's almost like he has everything memorized. That's how fluent he's reading it. And then you realize every now and then he'll get stuck and you're like, okay, he's not memorized. He's just reading it. So what this is, most of you may have seen it. If not, I wanted to share it with you. There are 50 books in this series. It's a little more pricey, but it is 100% worth the price because I'm telling you, he's just so much more confident and he's just absorbing all this information, and it's has a love for reading and a love for learning, and I just think it's really a big part due to him reading these, but also the quality time that we've been spending together with him. He hasn't just picked them up and read them himself. Like, we've been sitting with him and reading super simple, short little books every night for a couple months, and he is just blowing my mind. So this is the first book. There's 15 in the green section. That kind of have like the dual reading kind of thing going on. There's 2 of each one is for the first 7 books. So this is Pirate Pat. So at the beginning, let's start with the back. So the back of the book will show you what it actually is that they're going to be practicing. So each book practices different sounds that they're supposed to be learning to read. So it'll tell you what their kind of sounds they're working on in the book is. At the beginning, there's a dual reading concept, which means the parent will read the top smaller text, and then there will be, every page will have a bottom text that the child will read with you. So you read it together, focusing on those sounds that each book specifically focuses on. So you read through each of these together, and there's more text for the parent and the first couple of books, and then less for the student. And in the back, there are little comprehension puzzles. So each one's different kind of comprehension puzzles. You'll go through, and then you'll read them to him, and then he'll, or your daughter, and then there's answers in the back too, so that you can find the answers. These are fantastic. So that's the first book, and then there's 2 1, 2 2s, all the way up to 2 7s. So those go through each book. It's a little more challenging. Let's show you, like, this is book 4, one of the book 4s. So you'll see a little bit more text at the bottom, a little bit less for the parent at the top. Some pages don't even have a parent text. And so that's kind of what's going on. Sorry, my sister's texting my mom, and I'm seeing everything. So there's different text and more text for the student. That's all the green books. And then all of the orange books, there's orange books, and then the purple books are just more advanced and just full-on reading. Different stories. A lot of these are actually kind of fun stories, like they're popular ones like Old Mother Cupboard, The Old Man Who Lived in a Shoe. It's kind of those classic stories, but they're fun reading for the kids. And my son, I'll just find him sitting he'll be quiet and I'll come find him and he'll be back in there reading, and he can read the puzzles now, and he gets to read all this whole book. And he's in his 3rd week of kindergarten, and he can just sit and read all of these without pause, like just read straight through them. And then here's some inside the purple books. Same thing. They're fun stories. The words are getting more challenging. It shows you in the back still in these what they're kind of working on. Well, wherever it is. So there's kind of different things, different stories. There's 50 books in this set. It's 100% worth it. I am blown away. We have a couple of smaller reading sets that you can get to, which are all fantastic. I just highly recommend this one because it's so full of so many things. Now, because of my 1-year anniversary, I have some really big percentages off coming up this weekend. So if this is interesting and you're like, oh, that'll be awesome, my son is reading or my daughter's starting to read, or if you have multiple kids and like your oldest one is just now starting to read and you have several coming behind them, I would highly encourage it, because that box set is going to last us through every child that we have and will have, like everybody. It's fantastic. So I would highly recommend checking out that set. It's fantastic. Another one that we're kind of working right now with the reading as well, which I can do with both my kids. My daughter's 3.5 and my son is about to be 6. He can already read. He can read all of these now. But what we've done with him, like with her, each page I'll read the flap, and then she'll find the picture. So where's the frog? And then she's kind of growing her vocabulary. Like this one's animals on this page, but this is like things like swing, skip, so she has to she's learning the vocabulary part, but he's reading the picture, or reading these down here, and then finding the matching picture to go along with them. So he is loving this. And in the very back of the book shows all of the words that he's used throughout this whole book, so we can cover this whole line of pictures. And I'm telling you, it blows my mind. He sat down and he just went straight through. He's like arm, barn, bed, belt, bench. Like he read them that fast the other day, and I was like, okay, we're past this level with you. But it's fun for those beginning readers because it's got just really fun little flaps. And then, like I said, they can read it on their own. That says push, and then they can find the picture and make sure they read it correctly. But then, like I said, my daughter can use it too, and she's younger, and we can practice with growing her vocabulary. So that box set, the My First Reading Library, highly recommend it. It's fantastic for if you have any future readers in your house. It is awesome. Like I said, I know that fully the reason that my son is reading so well, that it's because of these books. Like, he is fantastic. We literally have these scattered over my house all day. He'll pick one up, read it in the kitchen. He'll pick one up. I'm just blown away at how much they're loving these books, and how much we like reading them with them. So, and like I said, that quality time of sitting and reading this first library is awesome. So I'd highly recommend those. And like I said, I'm going to be offering some big deals this weekend starting on Thursday because of my 1-year anniversary. So if that's an interest to you and that's a bigger priced item, if you're interested in that one, definitely check it out this weekend because I'm going to be offering some percentages off. So it would be a really good time to check it out. So anyways, I hope that you are all have a fantastic day watching the eclipse wherever you're watching it. And share pictures. I love to see pictures of that and pictures of your kids with your books. I love it. I think I'm going to put together a big, like a 1-year celebration, just with scrolling through some of the pictures you guys have shared with me, because I just love seeing those pictures of all of your kids with books, and it just makes my heart happy. So I hope you're all doing great, and thanks for joining me early and a little bit longer than I normally go, and have a great afternoon, and I will talk to you all soon. Thanks. Bye.